If you can find even a single shred of happiness in this world, especially in crazy times like we're in right now, then fight for it and seize that opportunity, and don't let a single person ever even dare to try and take that away from you. You really do deserve to be happy, and let no one ever tell you otherwise. Ever. And I mean like ever, 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 ever. I know people are already gonna hit like the dislike button, be like, okay, ever, ever, ever. But like, I mean it. We only have one life to live, and like people say YOLO all the time, but I don't think people really get it. Don't waste it spending it miserable. I have literally volunteered at hospitals, and I have taken like med courses, and I have ripped into human cadavers, literally making pro sections for medical students to study off of. You only have one life. And don't waste it spending it miserable, unhappy, or like not going out there and doing what you love. This isn't dress rehearsal, and we've got only this one life, and so make it count. Like if there is only one thing that you ever take away from any video I do, or this is the one thing you hear from me and you never click to my content again, I want it to just be that. That's fine by me. And so now into the video. People are being like, carried, they got carried, this doesn't count, they got carried, screw you and your fun, you got carried. Obviously, and I should say very obviously, this applies to a very small portion of people, and so this is certainly not aimed at like anyone obviously watching this video, but for some people, I really want to like, I just want to tell them like, if no one's told you this before, Final Fantasy XIV is a video game, and that's what it is, even to me. It's a video game. It's a bunch of virtual pixels presented to you on a screen for your entertainment, and then your character is being held in a database. Like, fundamentally, it is being held as ones and zeros in a database. It is not anything more than that, and it can be taken away from you at the snap of someone's fingers. And so it's really just taken from that database and served up to you for your entertainment. And so I always want to be like reality check moment, and I want to say I'm not special at all. Like the last thing, guys, if you've watched my content, you know I don't think I'm a special person at all. I am very normal, but like I'm just gonna go over what I'm going through in my own life, which I know other people are going through similar stuff too. Like I have my grandmother dying in a hospital on life support right now, who doesn't even know where she is after some very, very serious problems that I can't really. Basically, it's very dark stuff going on, and this past few months as well, I've had to attend many funerals of like friends and stuff, and like whenever I think about stating the number, I always feel like people are gonna call me crazy or like a liar or something, so I'm not even gonna bother going there. And it's just like, oh wait, I couldn't even attend them because the state of the world, so I can't even travel. It's like, oh, a year ago I couldn't even attend the death of my boyfriend's brother, so and I'm not joking when I say that. And that's a regret that I'm gonna have to carry with me for the rest of my life. So like when people do this, it's like, it's a video game, guys. It's a video game. And I'm sick of this intensity and dramification over nothing. And so it's just like people are playing a video game, trying to get away from this stuff, trying to really just have fun and enjoy the little bit of time they have. And then we have some people try and rip that away. Like this is so... it's so bad. So kind of getting to the meat of the argument, there was someone who cleared the ultimate Coil of Bahamut recently, who's a newer player to this game, and really, instead of joy at seeing someone succeed, it's like, honestly, I'm gonna say this. These people have really come to this game and they've really revitalized 14. I'm gonna look at it from kind of like a ecological perspective. It's like if you view a natural nature ecosystem and see how the animals are doing, like frogs in a lake or the fish or the vegetation, you see how they're doing, and that can indicate if there's any like toxins in the water or like if the temperature of the water is changing. Basically, it helps you identify, is that ecosystem in check? Because I am such an active lurker in the community, can you say that, active lurker? There are so many creators who I have seen literally watch live denounce 14 and say that they weren't even sure if they were coming back for Endwalker at all because they were so sick of quote-unquote like the non-stop same content patterns, like the tomestones, the 4 raids in a raid tier, the alliance raids, and then they were also very mad, and rightfully so, like that's totally fair. There was no ultimate raid, and so they were saying that they were quitting out of not being given content to do, as well as like out of principle, because they felt like they weren't being properly prioritized. And that's a totally fair and valid thing. Don't get me wrong, that's valid. Like if you're not happy with the current content of a game, it's just like what I said at the start of this video. If you need to do what is going to make you happy in life, like period. You have one shot at life, and then you pass on, and then you end up being like used for like medical students to learn off of. Like, that this is such a short life. But now that we have had this set of creators come to 14 and really revitalize it, I see these same people say how amazing 14 is in a complete 180-degree flip from what was said months ago. And I have no ill will towards this, for the record, I really don't, but it is a very, very, very red hot litmus test about how much power has been given to 14 by these players coming here. The point is that the frogs, the vegetation in the natural ecosystem of Final Fantasy XIV was previously really dying off. We were not in a good spot. But now the ecosystem, with the injection of these new factors, think about it like introducing a new species, has a lot of happy frogs all singing and dancing again. And I want to say something very clearly, like clearing any ultimate raid at any point, at any time, regardless of how long you progressed, whether it was barely clear or anything. Like, I remember people clearing the Epic of Alexander, and they were literally only clearing it through like the damage over time effects. Like, this is crazy, like, that anyone would want to diminish the achievement of someone. And yet, when I'm like browsing around on Twitter, which I have under 1,000 Twitter followers, and so I'm a piece of shit apparently, when I'm browsing around, it's just like so sad when I see posts from people, and it's like, I hate Twitter. I actually really actively hate it, because it's like, how to say it, you could take Twitter, the entire platform, throw it into a trash compactor, and then burn the compacted trash, and that's how I feel a lot of the time. The only reason I'm there is literally to interact with the community, and like, because people were like requesting, oh Cole, you should be on Twitter, you should tweet, and I'm like, I will try. But the truth is, it's such a depressing platform, because you get these like very angry clicks sometimes, like these clicks, and it's like, oh god, guys, really? But I've also seen this on other platforms. Like, I've seen this on forums, I've seen this literally on Discord servers. Like, thank god not mine, but it's just crazy what I've seen. But the main thing is that, like, we shouldn't be attacking someone for clearing or quote-unquote being carried. It's like, that's not fair, that's not right. And now I'm gonna take it a quick moment and kind of flip it on its head, because I have enough introspection, kind of like the cojones to say it out loud, is I myself, when I saw that, I myself experienced a little bit of pangs of jealousy. I mean, if you guys have been on this channel, you've seen that I made a video saying that I'm not gonna bother going after the Epic of Alexander, and it really meant it when I said that. Ultimate weapons aren't something that I actually really like the appearance of, and so it was more like me trying to prove to myself, oh, you can clear the current best tier, you're not all of a sudden like losing all your skills and like becoming complacent. And that's something that I've really wondered, because the past few years, ironically enough, the year that I made this channel has been such a difficult year, very challenging year, as it has been for everyone. But through it, it has been so hard to get a group together that when I see someone come new to 14, and when I see them instantly get a group of any type, it makes me like check myself and be like, oh my god, I feel like humiliated, I feel sad, I feel kind of left out. And I mean, if there was something, I guess, to be jealous of, I guess it would be that, yeah, certain people are being afforded more opportunities than you, but I mean, that's a fact of life. It's just like, I am not a rich person, I was not born into a super rich, affluent family. I've really actually had to fight for everything I've had, and I'm not ashamed of it, and it's just like, the fact of the matter is, like, life isn't fair, and that is a fact. But it's like, I had to check even myself with this and be like, oh my god, are you jealous over this? And then it was just like, okay, Cole, you need to like unwind to get like out of this. It's like, obviously, like, they are a big name, blah blah blah, and so they're afforded more opportunities. But even that doesn't make sense, because it's just like, how were they afforded more opportunities? It's just like, this person has been like involved in these communities for so many years, and so it's like, what right do I, who's only been here for a year, I've been playing 14 for like a decade now, but I've only been making content for a little over a year, it's just like, what right do I have to even to compare myself in the slightest? Like, I was perfectly fine with a medical career. I was like happy with that, and then I went and then I transferred that into a software career, and I ultimately went a little bit into the industry, and now I'm here. So it's really just like, different opportunities are afforded, but that's even not something to really be jealous of. I just kind of, to close this video off, because I realized that it got a lot longer than I thought, oh, this will only be a 2-minute long video that I'm just gonna throw some crappy footage on. the main thing is life is short. People are getting happiness from this, and honestly, that is the number one thing that we should all strive for, especially in trying times like these. And I think that while certain people might be given opportunities that you might be a little envious of, because I know I am a little envious of it, and I need to always check myself and be like, are you really going to be a jealous bitch? Hell nah, I'm not going to live my life that way, and neither should you. But it's just like, it sucks, but you know what? How to say it? You shouldn't need to put other people down to lift yourself up. And I will never be that person. I have never been that person through my entire life, and I'm not about to start to be that person where I feel the need to push others down to lift myself up. I'm never going to be that person. I really think that we can all just like kind of agree with that. It's just like we are all great on our own, and yeah. Anyhow, that's all my thoughts. I just hope that everything like gets better and more positive, because dang, this negativity got everyone down.